This is
middle
our
of the street, man.
This is our intro shot.
Guys, as you can clearly see, we are in front of a factory, WP, and we promised you in the recent vlog we're gonna visit a very interesting factory, and that's exactly today. And that's our new suspension partner, and we're gonna make a very nice suspension for my 790 Duke. So let's go inside. The 790 is still stock, and this is today the first upgrade of my future stunt bike, and the guys said they prepared something special for me, so let's go check it out. They said they should be somewhere here at the coffee place. Hey guys.
Hi.
Jan, right?
Yes,
Okay.
that's right.
Rok, nice to meet you.
What?
Max, Rok,
Andy.
Andy.
Nice to meet you.
Hello. That's my, for everybody
Hello,
that...
my name is Anton.
Anton. For everybody that is watching this vlog, this is Thomas Kutrov, and he is the first guy that brought me here to KTM. Do you remember how many years ago was that?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was in 2010.
Exactly. So we are now almost 10 years.
Anniversary is coming up. Next time you arrive with a big cake.
Big cake, okay. Deal done, deal done. Big cake next year. And
Hi, Diesel.
Diesel. So this is our team today, and after the coffee we're gonna go to the bike and we make a plan what we're gonna build. Okay guys, what do you say about my 790? Is it nice?
It is, of course, but I think you need something special.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we came here, to make something special for my 790. By the way, once again, this is Andy.
Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Andy Schülling. I'm responsible for the aftermarket suspension development.
And Max.
Also, hello from my side. My job here is to build the suspension.
Okay.
I'm a WP technician. I try to help you today to find your best setup for you.
Thank you very much. That's so you're gonna help me also to rebuild the suspension.
Yes, we build it.
Okay.
We take it out from the bike. We make a rebuild on the suspension itself. Put it back in, and then you can start to ride.
Cool. That's why I took the white shirt. So that means I'm gonna just watch, and you're gonna do the job.
I was thinking you are.
I'm gonna switch.
No, to get a little bit of oil, let's say.
Yeah. Okay. Let's put some oil in my t-shirt. I like to wrench also, so I'm gonna for sure help you. Okay. That's our the front cartridges. I see it already.
So what we have here is our new open cartridge system. We're talking about a 23mm aluminium cartridge, 12mm aluminium piston rod. The cartridge kit, it's fully adjustable as well, like the shock absorber. We can easily adjust it from the rider position. The right hand stanchion is rebound adjustment,
Okay.
and the left hand stanchion is for compression adjustment.
How do I know that
This is rebound,
rebound,
as you can
okay.
see here.
And
This is
then
a
on the-
rebound knob. And the preload is here written. What you can do is, with a spanner, you can easily adjust the preload -3mm and +3mm.
Okay, I understand.
And
That's
this-
very nice that it's very visible.
Correct.
Yeah, because I see on some they didn't have
Right.
the writing on it, so I didn't know. I needed to remember the color. The blue one was the rebound, for example. The red one was the
Correct.
compression. So I needed to remember. Good that
Yeah.
we have this here.
But on top, it's easily to remember: red, rebound, right.
Okay, everything is with R.
Correct.
Okay, okay, that's easy then.
Yeah.
Can I see that?
Sure.
Oh man, you don't even feel it, man. On my 690 we have a suspension there, very old one. It feels very heavy.
Yeah.
You know, when I pull up the bike, I feel the weight on the front. Like in racing, the more lighter it is, the easier it is. So especially when you do circle wheelies and the bike feels lighter, it makes the whole job even better and faster, and very excited about it.
I mean, that's the reason why we are using aluminium materials.
Aluminium. You know, but I'm riding very aggressively, right?
Correct.
This fork is gonna work perfectly, or do we need to tune them a little bit still, or
So let's say for 90-95% the fork is working perfectly.
for
Out
the
of course.
customer, for the normal customer
Of
that
course.
goes on the weekends for racing?
Correct.
This is the thing to have.
Especially for your demand, for sure we should consider a stiffer spring, for example.
Okay.
So here, standard-wise, we are talking about a 6.5 Newton spring, linear one, a polished one. And what we have for you, Rob, we have stiffer springs also available. So we have, for example, 7.5 Newton per millimeter spring. I think this one would fit perfectly to your demands.
So I can see if I'm getting, they are thicker or just longer?
They are not longer.
They are thicker.
Because it's just a matter of preload.
Yeah, preload, yeah.
So when you preload it,
they are same size.
Correct.
Yeah.
So we're talking about windings, and we are talking about thickness of the wire. That's it.
Yeah. That makes the difference.
Correct.
So I have now the stiffer. So if I do like a kangaroo stoppie, so if I press it in, it's not like bam on the limit. It's going slower together.
Exactly.
And that's very important for me, because I'm riding on the stock suspension, and that's gonna make a big difference. Probably.
Of course.
I mean, we need to test it first, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much for the explanation, Max. I would say we start to make our hands dirty.
Yes, we try to fix it in the bike.
Okay.
Now, first we have to take out the suspension from the bike.
Okay.
Then we will open the front fork to bring
replace
in
it.
the new cartridge in your own bike. And then, yes, you are ready to go for a test ride.
Okay, let's do this. Next thing, what we're gonna do is remove the front brakes, the fender, everything, so we can remove the forks down from the bike, and so we can rebuild them. One done, one more to go.
So now we have disassembled the cartridge now, because RokON needs a stiffer spring for especially his options. Now there was the 6.5 in, and we built in a 7.5, but first of all we have to check the spring length together with our spacers, because every single spring has tolerances on, so we need to measure the right spring length together with the spacers, also this one. And now I can see it's a little bit different, so we need to add a really small spacer to bring the spring together with the shims on the same length. So that would be great if we can build in this one now in the cartridge. And now we are ready to install the cartridge into our fork.
Maybe Kuti can explain something when we are talking about the WP. You are the guy for the international communication. So Kuti knows a lot about WP also. So what is the mission of WP? What can we expect? For example, we didn't have a racing suspension for the 790. Now we have it. So it's a lot of products coming out very quickly. So what is the mission of
RokON? I see a lot of similarities between RokON and WP.
Okay.
We have big targets.
We have big goals.
We are very much focused, and we have a lot of energy. It is a lot of energy going into product development.
Okay.
And the team right now at WP was growing so much. There's really such a good infrastructure available now here in this factory.
And I see also the factory is growing so quick day by day. Is getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Actually, now everything is in place to develop the company further and further to become really the leading supplier for suspensions. This is the goal. It's a long-term process, but everything is in place
Yeah, yeah.
And working with you is just another element to bring WP to this place in the market where it belongs.
Exactly, we are searching for good partners, you know, to make some cool projects to get to the next level. WP is my future sponsor, and my bike's gonna be now all with the racing suspension, so that means my trick's gonna get to the next level, right?
Get in front together.
Exactly.
Danke, Rob.
Man, this is so nice. We have buttons now on the front forks. So the cartridges are done.
Also one for compression side.
Okay, not just one side. They are done. We have new cartridges now inside on the fork, and we can put them back on the bike, and we are done with the front part. Okay, both are adjusted, same level. That's it. Job done. Okay, front part is done. Max,
Start in the rear.
good job. Let's do the rear part. Okay, let's see this
All right.
special thing.
Well, Rock.
Okay, stickers.
Yeah, that's
Who
the
doesn't like stickers, right?
Okay, I'm happy to present you our brand new Streetland product.
Okay.
It's Apex Pro, especially made for the Duke 790. So this is the shock, how it's out of the box. It's fully adjustable. We have rebound adjustment, we have high, low speed compression adjustment, we have preload adjusters. Optional wise, we have an hydraulic preload adjuster as well. So that means when you want to compress the spring, you have to use a special tool for that. And when you exchange it to a hydraulic one, you can easily adjust it via a hex.
So if I want to have a stiffer suspension, I need to change the compression, right? So I need to make it harder.
To make it harder, for sure, you need different spring.
Okay,
so
different
that's
spring.
for sure something what is different to the standard suspension from the stock suspension.
Okay.
So what we have here is a 150 Newton spring.
Okay.
So this is different to the standard one. There we are talking about a 130 Newton spring.
And that one is a harder spring.
That one is harder to have much more sporty riding and so on.
We have enough of sporty riding here, Dominic, right? In our stunts.
Plenty enough.
And on top, when you want to have a different seat height, balance of the bike, you can easily adjust the preload. That you can easily adjust the seat height of the bike with a preload adjuster.
That's not heavy at all.
No, it's lighter than the stock suspension.
Yeah.
But there we are talking about external piggyback, we are talking about a preload adjuster, we are talking about fully adjustable, and it's
Still lighter
than the stock suspension.
Than the stock suspension. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna put it back in the box. Okay guys, the bike is ready, front suspension is done, rear suspension is done. I'm gonna go now gear up to adjust the suspension. We need to do that, that's the last part. And meanwhile, you can check out the VWP factory. That's a sick factory, right? Okay, now it's time that we adjust the suspension, so I'm gonna go head to the guys and we're gonna make that suspension perfect for my stunt needs. Let's go. Okay guys, what is your suggestion now that we close the rebound?
Open the rebound and
open
close the compression.
So it means when I press down it's more harder and more stable.
Yes.
And when I try to rebound, so to jump on the 90 degrees like a kangaroo stop, it will rebound faster.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Oh, Max, that's a huge difference.
That's perfect that you feel it.
Now we had everything closed.
Now we close up the compression and open a little bit the rebound, that the fork works a little bit quicker.
Okay.
We close the compression, that it holds you a little bit more up.
Exactly. So the compression is now a bit too hard, so I would like to have about 4 or 5 clicks open. I have a softer compression, and then I think the rebound is also better, right? Because it has more space to
That's right,
expand.
yes, because you have more travel.
Okay, travel. Okay,
yes.
let's do those clicks, and then the suspension is okay for the next weeks. And I will need, you know, it's hard. The suspension need to test for longer time, not just for 1 hour, to get more feeling and to know exactly how it feels.
How it reacts.
So
also for
exactly for the next coming weeks, for the trainings, that's perfect. It's a huge difference than with the stock suspension, and we're gonna do that, and then we go to the rear shock and drift a little bit. Okay, Max, I have a feeling it's a bit hard on the rear, so what should we do? Should we try to open something?
Yes, I had a look a little bit on your riding style,
Okay.
and I have seen a little bit it's too harsh in the rear.
So when I land,
When you land, it's too harsh.
yeah, I feel
has
it
a
on my
hard
ass.
point.
It's like very
Yes.
like hard like a stone.
You can see it also straight away on the tire. It's just pushing the tire together.
Okay,
So, but this should be absorbing by the suspension.
okay.
So now we try to open up the high speed a little bit, that you get on the overall a little bit softer feeling,
Okay.
and also a little bit on the low speed adjuster to get a little bit more comfort.
Okay.
And then just try to drift a little bit, then we can see a little bit closer if it's in the right direction or not.
I know it's a lot of information and pretty technical. Hard to remember everything, but that's why it takes so long to adjust suspension. So let's do this. It sounds good. I think we're gonna improve.
Yeah. Let's try it out.
Let's try it out. Hey Max. Woo. That's it.
That's great, huh?
Wow. Makes so much fun now. The bike is getting better and better the more we put
Yeah, also you get a little bit more feeling when you're riding. so-
exactly. The bike feels amazing. Thank you, Max.
Welcome.
for building all those suspension.
It's also great to watch you to have the bike under control. And
I'm gonna come back when the bike is fully stunned, and then we play a little bit with setup. I'm super pumped that WP is on my side. It's on the board with us, with the RokON team. Huge thanks to you and the whole WP team, to Kuti, to Andy, Jan. All those guys are helping us to bring my tricks riding to the next level with their products. And guys, if you want to update 790 Duke or any other KTM bike, you can find the link below. I need to tell you, it makes a huge difference if you change those cartridges or the rear shock or both things. It's definitely a thing to have. Thanks again, Max.
also, thank you that you are running with WP.
Thank you very much. I cannot wait to come back to the practice spot and ride some more. I cannot wait to come back home and jump some high kangaroos. Right, Dominic?
Yeah, I want to film them.
You will not need the super slow motion for that, because I'm gonna be pretty long in the air.
Promise, that's a promise.
That's a promise. Damn it, I did again a promise. Guys, that's it for this time. Thank you, Max, for bringing me here to build my bike. Thanks for watching, guys. And the most important thing, share the vlog with your friends or social media. And see you next time. Until then,
Rock on.
Rock, get in front!